Hey, what's up? Hello, friends. So let me show you the way I had implemented the Azure AI integration, and parallelly also I had implemented OpenAI integration in my project, that is with the clean architecture already existing, in which I had showed you in episode 1 and 2. So with all this in place, here this time what I had integrated is Redis caching. Okay, so in the Redis caching, the way I implemented is kind of using Docker, and apart from that, now I'm telling you first of all those things in a brief before coming on to the code. Okay, so in the Redis, I had implemented circuit breaker pattern and using poly to ensure the retry and other aspects, so that my usage, or so there should be limit. Okay, so as to limit my usage, how my tokens are used, basically that was one of the aim, because here the risk part is that while using Azure AI or any other OpenAI, basically we have to be in control with our usage. Otherwise, we'll be ending up with a lot of bills with the access requests that are made to the system, or will exhaust our current limit. So that is the main criteria which has to be taken care, which I had ensured in my code. It is done in a proper way, close to the way it is done in the enterprise level. Okay. Second point, coming on to the Azure AI. So initially, what I tried was I started with the free subscription and tried deployment with a model, but I tried changing the model also, and change the region also. By end of the day, I didn't got it working. Okay, why? Because it was asking some quota related. Actually, the Azure OpenAI given me a error saying that you don't have quota. For getting the quota, I need to use pay as you go. Okay, then only I'll get. There is no point. So guys, those who feel like there is approval required, we have to register it. Then it will take some time, 2-3 days, and then they will give us the approval. No, no, nothing like that. It now instantly, if you want, you will get it in pay as you go. Maybe in our Asian region it is like that. That's why I'm emphasizing here before starting on to the walkthrough. In that, now I'll show you how it will be if you are using the subscription part. Okay, let me share my screen. So here I'm sharing my screen, and you can see the Azure AI Foundry page is there. So how you will reach here? Before reaching here, you have to create resources, and in that resource group, like I had created rg techscripted.ai. Okay, so this similar kind of group you will be also creating, and here you will be getting the keys and points. This is what you need exactly. You need to create a resource group like I had created. Okay, so this cannot be created without a subscription. Like I had the Azure subscription one. I can show you what it inside is there. So this will be your very prelim step. Okay, so I just clicked on that Azure subscription so that I can show you what exactly you will be having while you will be creating Azure in the Azure the subscription part. Okay, so here it will look like this. Okay, nothing complex in that. So this is your subscription ID that you may need. So it is everywhere. Also in the URL, if you see, it is there. So no point at no point of time you need to run here and there to find where is my subscription ID, because you require this to fill the form. Actually, what better way is that if they doesn't ask you also, you can fill the registration form, so that in that they will ask you question. Okay, that why you need this thing. So you need to give a clarification in some in one paragraph or small 2-3 lines. Okay, so that's not a big deal. And after you are done with this, you will be coming here. So this remember this icon, it will show you. This means you have to select a model. Okay, the icon, the blue icon which is it is showing here, that means model has to be selected. Okay, so for that, then you need to click. In order to select the model, you need to click the explore Azure AI Foundry portal here. Okay, so once you click this, this will open. Okay, so here you have to select from the base model. Okay, so if you select from the base model, you will get some options here like this. So I had already done all this. I'll show you, but just for the sake of clarification, I'm showing again to you. So based on based on this option, you can select any one of them. So no need to select the latest one, because it will be charging you more. So you can select the GPT 3.5 Turbo or GPT 3.5 Turbo 16K. or like that. Or if you don't use the two old ones, because that will not be the good scenario, because you will not be getting the appropriate results actually. So this one also you can use the model router, that is the default one for chat completion, but this is basic. Okay, so I'm cancelling it out here because already I had done this step, and in my case it is already ready. So here in the endpoints, you need to keep these keys saved it with you, or you can use it anytime you require. And this is your endpoint. This you need to mention in your app config. Okay. So same thing I had used in my app config, and parallelly, apart from this, I'm using OpenAI also. So this is Azure OpenAI, and another is the OpenAI which I'm using. This one. Okay. So this is another, I'm using it parallelly because depending on the scenario where I'll be using. So initially to test it, because for testing I was using this one initially. Okay, to create that you need to visit this platform openai.com. Okay,